How are we doing, everybody? UFC Thoughts here, and today, I'm just kind of fucking messing around at this point. There's no fights this weekend, if you haven't noticed. I found a tier list. I haven't made a tier list in, I think, like a month or so. I saw one that caught my eye. UFC fighters, like, how would they do, like, how much I trust them to defend me in court. I don't know who made this shit, but shout out to them. I wish I could shout them out because this shit's fucking hilarious. But yeah, as you can tell, we got the tiers. We got you scot free. There's no repercussions. Low key pulls it off. Like low key, this guy might be able to get you off. But pause, by the way. Reduced sentence. Like, dude, he's a decent. He's like he's a Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman's actually up here, but actually JMO's here. Fucking Saul is like here. Go to jail. Like you're getting what your sentence is. You're cooked. You're actually getting more penalties, and death penalty. They kill you for no reason. Let's start with God. I gotta fucking put him first because he's got the white background for some reason. Listen, dude. Listen, man. I Lil Einstein with good old Henry Cejudo. I think Henry can get you a reduced sentence. I think Henry, he's got so much knowledge in his brain. Listen, dude. Listen, Your Honor. Listen, dude. There's no way my guy could have done this, dude. Listen, I think my guy didn't do it, guys. There's not enough evidence, guys. You gotta. He'll just he'll just talk on your behalf. He'll try and get you off scot free, but I think Henry's too annoying to get you off scot free. He's just a little manly. I don't think the judge would respect him either. He's like the only fighter on this list that I think the judge might be able to punk out. Oh wait, I see one down there. That's definitely. I'll do him later. Pause. But yeah, Henry Cejudo. He'll talk a big game. He'll bring up the most obvious evidence to get your case dismissed. But you're going to reduce sentence, but you're still going to the slammer. Ilia Topuria. This dude's hosting like fucking 30 press conferences for himself. I think Ilia could low-key pull it off. Low-key just based on the fact of him having so much aura that maybe it like infects the judge, you know what I mean? Like Ilia walks in and it's his music starts playing, and then it's just like the El Matador music. But low-key, he might be down here, because I think the judge might hold a grudge against him if he's able to knock out Volkanovski, Holloway, and fucking Charles back-to-back. I think his aura, though, he's got so... Dude... Me amo Ilia Topuria. I am not the crooked nose of Max, or whatever bullshit he said, bro. He would just yap in Spanish, and the judge would be like, yeah, okay. Nodding his head yes and shit. But yeah. I think Ilia might be able to pull it off. Khamzat Chimaev. You're probably cooked on it. Dude, do you get death penalty for... My big issue with Khamzat in a scenario like this is him fucking going rampage and just kill everybody. He might get himself fucking indicted for a crime that he didn't even fucking commit. He might go to jail himself, which might... No, I think it'd be you're cooked. I don't think he gets you the death penalty. There's a couple guys on here that might get you the death penalty, but, Khamzat, he's just too wild. He's too much of a wild card, man. He's got too much anger in him, you know what I mean? He's all over the place. He's rambunctious, and he says he'll kill everybody. They might not even let him in, to be fair. I don't even know. Well, he is fighting in Chicago for some reason. I don't know why they're making him fight in Chicago, but, I think Khamzat gets you fucking more time added. Let's move to the next fella. Let me pick somebody. Ooh, Yuri. Completing his degree. I think Yuri gets you scot-free. I don't know if you saw what one of his degrees was, but it was criminology. Now in in the Chechen language, it looks like fucking criminal. It's like the K and shit. Yuri... He's going to become a genius. I don't know if you guys understand. He's becoming big brain right now, dude. He's going to get you off scot-free. For one, he's going to intimidate the fuck out of that judge. Just yelling at him. And then he's going to start laying down fucking facts. I don't even know how to do a fucking Yuri impression. You know, let's go for that. Perfect storm. My client, there's no way he do that. Perfect storm took out that man. He did not kill him, I swear. Perfect storm. Let's go for that. Me and three men from village. We did it. He'll fucking get himself. He'll get himself indicted. He'll do it. He'll take the bullet for you. You get off scot-free. He'll actually admit he did it. Manel Cop. I think Manel's like a go to jail. It's like the same thing as Kamzat. He says too much bullshit. Like, why do I feel like he'd randomly get in front of the judge and then just call him a baguette, but with an F? You know what I mean? Like, he'll walk up to him and be like, fuck the bailiff, fuck the jury, and fuck the judge. I go to your courthouse and you do nothing. You know why? And then he'll fucking call him a baguette. You know what I mean? Like, he'll fucking start going on a fucking rampage. Oh, fuck Kaikara France. He'll bring Kaikara France into it as well. Yeah, Cop is just, he's too wild. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's got to be low-key pulls it off. I don't know if he's a scot-free kind of guy. He's, like, too nice. He's too, like, maybe he becomes passive-aggressive when defending somebody of a crime. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he, like, turns it up real high for some reason. But I think that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you know, he's so kind. You know, he's old as well. He's got so much wisdom in the 41-year-old head of his. You know what I mean? Like, and he isn't taking that much CTE. That's like, Yuri's fucking. God damn it. Wonderboy, you know, I think the judge, he'll side with him. You know, he's just some guy that trains karate in a minivan. You know, I think that he'll do good. Yeah, you're getting the death penalty with Sean Strickland as your dude. Sean, like these two guys, right? Kamzat, like Manel. It's just he's gonna like claim you did it, depending on who you are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not, listen, I might as well just throw this fucking guy in there as well. If you're not. If you're not white, let's just say that. If you're not, you know, Caucasian with Sean Strickland and Joe Pyfer, I'm just saying you're probably, like, they're probably going to, like, go against you, honestly. Like, they might not even defend you. These might be the fucking, the prosecutors of the case, honestly. They just, here's a fucking thing, you guys. This fucking dude fucking definitely did it. I saw him do it with my own two eyes. I saw this fucking guy fucking do this fucking scumbag, you guys. Joe Pyfer, he's just, you know, he basically sounds the same as Sean Strickland, but he's just, like, salty as fuck. Joe Pyfer, but Joe Pyfer might be, like, the perfect, because he turned the body cam footage on. That shit is so fucking funny to me, that body cam joke, dude. So maybe he might be, like, a reduced, nah, he's definitely death penalty. You're cooked if you got fucking Joe Pyfer as your fucking... Conor McGregor, you're cooked. And I'll lump John Jones in there as well with the you're cooked. For one, they're criminals, so they're immediately getting fucking, like, the judge is going to be like, you got John Jones defending you, dude? I've seen him fucking 30 times. And then Conor might not even get lit in the courthouse. He probably, you know, you hire Conor as your fucking, your defense attorney. He's going to show up late, coked out of his mind, fucking blockhead, shirtless. Not shirtless, like a Hawaiian tee, but no shirt under it. Just fucking walking in with proper 12. Yeah! You fucking cooked, dude. There's no way you're getting any... You're going to jail. Not only jail, you're getting pen palled with fucking Conor McGregor. And then John Jones, you know, depending on, you know, fucking goddamn it. Oh, wait, my fucking... Yeah, you can't even see that. My screen is fucking cut off. But yeah, I think, like, John Jones... Don't worry about it. John Jones, he might fucking try to seduce you if you're a male and you're, like, he's your defense attorney. What's up, Blue Eyes? I don't know. I haven't seen the moped video. I saw that, like, a moped video came out recently with him and a dude. I don't know what's up with that, but, you know... John Jones, he's too much, he's a criminal. All right, that's what he is. Let's move to the next guy. Kevin Holland. Kev's a weird one. Because, like, he's Batman, but he's also, like, a prick. So, like, he might just piss off the judge. I say you go to jail if you got Kevin in there. If you got Kevin, I think, like, he just talks too much. He's kind of annoying. And the judge might just be, he's like, all right, Kevin, they've fucking objected your statements. I've fucking sustained them 30 times in a row, and you're still talking. You know what a 4570 is? All right, fuck you then. Fuck you. That's why my ego lies. My ego, do I care about my client? No. Do you know what a 4570 is, though? No. Well, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You start crashing out that the judge doesn't know fucking weaponry, and then get you fucking killed. But he could also be like a reduced sentence guy where like the judge realizes that he's dealing with a real fucking vigilante and be like, shit, you got the fucking Crime Stopper as your fucking, defense attorney? You're fucking cool, dude. I think that, yeah, I think Kevin just talks too much. Let's move to Tom Aspinall. I think Tom could get you a reduced sentence. Tom, he'll hype up you however it fucking, I can't do a Tom. I'm so bad at like English accents. Marching type, what a fighter. I'd love to fight him again. Fucking my client. I can't see, like, it's so shit, isn't it? Tom, he'll big you up, my client, he didn't do nothing wrong. Have you seen his fight? Have you seen his other crimes? He might actually get you in more. Tom might get you more jail time because he might start hyping up your other crime. I'm putting Tom in jail, actually, yeah. He might start hyping up the other shit that you've done. You think, that's great. Look at what he did to this woman. Like he'll fucking start going off about it. He's a great criminal, He's a great guy. He'll start hyping you up as a fucking criminal. So he might actually, yeah, he might get you more jail time. I think that's, yeah. Jamal Hill. He'll get you a reduced sentence only because he'll have 30 different camera angles of whatever you did. That'll disprove whatever you did or, like, prove that you're, like, you didn't do as bad or whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't get caught. I got caught. You got dominated for 5 minutes and 10 seconds, he'll pop out with some footage of you doing some whack shit, but it'll be like, look at this angle, though. He got caught. But my client, he dominated, but he didn't do it that bad. He'll pop out with some more footage that proves that you weren't as bad. You know what I mean? Like, he's just got so many camera angles. He's got so much camera. I'm turning you to jail. Jamal Hill, this guy, he'll have so many camera angles. I think just the amount of evidence that Jamal Hill will have posted up of you, it might help you reduce your sentence. Ooh, I got some guys to pick from here. Anthony Smith. You're just going to go to jail. You're going to go to jail if you're fucking Anthony Lionheart Smith. It's just, Anthony, he's annoying. But the retirement package, he's so respected. They have the whole commentary team acting like he was some fucking champion that defended 80 times. Anthony Smith, I think he legit just has a PTSD episode defending. Like, if you had, like, an assault case or, like, a breaking and entering, he legit would just fucking start losing his mind. He would just start fucking, you're attacking my family. He'll either start fighting you or he'll go, actually, no, he'd fight you because he'd be your defense attorney. So he'd be like, you're fucking attacking my family. And then he'll start fucking, you'll get 2-on-1 grip eventually, right? You'll get 2-on-1 eventually, but, it'll be a bit of a struggle, Anthony, when he's got PTSD running through his veins, he's crazy. He'll lose a 30-27 decision to Johnny Walker if he's having a fucking panic episode in the fucking octagon. But, yeah, I think that, Anthony Smith, it's just how the cards play. Derek Lewis. He's like a better Kevin Holland in the scenario where Kevin's funny, but he talks too much, and he's kind of a dickhead. Derek Lewis is just funny. You know what I mean? he'll crack a joke about the crime that you committed. He'll start, where Ronda Rousey fine ass at? He'll start talking about, jury members, like, where her fine ass at? I know your wife, you got a fine ass wife, man. He'll start talking about her. And then the judge is going to be like, this dude's fucking awesome. And then he'll realize he has Knockout King tattooed on and be like, I might as well let this fucking guy go. I think Derek Lewis's humor will get you off a little bit. So put Derek Lewis there. Robert Whittaker. The Reaper. You can't outrun the fucking Reaper, kid. I don't know where Robert lies. I'd say you can get a reduced sentence from good old Bobby Knuckles. I don't think he's funny, and he's kind, he's funny. He doesn't have any asshole characteristics about it. I think everyone universally likes Robert Whittaker. He's a chill dude, he'll make jokes at the court case, but he can also be, very serious, he's a super serious dude when he's in the, just starts pounding his chest, I think Robert Whittaker can get you a reduced sentence. I think he's a chill enough dude, he's a gamer, bra, I think he'll reduce sentence. Bilal. Be of striking and grappling. This is an older one because he has the belt in here. Bilal's annoying, man. He's annoying. And the judge might see the last name Muhammad and just racially profile him. But he's got, dude, he might just fucking, I got canal hands. DC, tell me I got canal. He might do that shit to the judge. After split this, you know what? You can get a reduced sentence. You can get a reduced sentence with Bilal Muhammad. He'll 48-47 split decision. You're the judge in a fight, right? And then after the fight, or he'll 48-47 the prosecutor in this case, right? And the judge will be interviewing him and be like, yeah, man, say I got canal hands. Say I got canal. I box like Canelo. Yeah, you got good hands. Nah, say I got box like. Say my client's free. Say my client's free. Your client is free. There you go. And then, I beat him straight and grappling. You'll get off scot-free with Bilal Muhammad. Not scot-free, but reduced sentence. Because Bilal Muhammad will just fucking annoy the judge enough to fucking get you off. Dustin Poirier. You're probably going to go to jail if Dustin. I think Dustin, he'll start fucking rage. The judge, the prosecution team might just rage bait Dustin Poirier into fucking crashing out. You know he did. You scumbag, dude. Come on, dude. You scumbag, dude. Come on. Dustin, he'll start raging at the fucking, everyone gets hot sauce, and he'll start doing his little bot emotes. You know what I mean? I also think Dustin is just. He'll be pulling up his pants too much. He'll be like, let my dude scot-free, dude. Come on, dude. He didn't even do nothing, dude. He'll have no evidence, but he'll just say, come on, you know what you did, dude. Actually, he might fucking turn on you. You know what this fucking guy did. Come on, dude. You just admit this guy already. Come on, dude. Come on. But I think Dustin might fucking get you some jail time. Joaquin Buckley, Tyler the Destroyer. I think Tyler might get you fucking. I think he might pull it off. Joaquin Buckley. 1, intimidating. 2, have you seen the Instagram lives? This dude, he just breathes motivation. I want that belt. I don't want that belt. I need that belt. I need my client free. Michael Chandler's in the same area, but a little bit less because he's mad corny. Tie up those bootstraps. We got to get... And he's also a loser. So, he's the judge will look at him you're not fucking pulling up any bootstraps anymore, Mike. Come on, dude. Fucking Michael Chandler will just... Come on, lace up them bootstraps. You got to fucking go. We got to let my client free. And then the judge will be like, we get it, Mike. We get it. And then, Mike will just start talking about how he adopted kids. And then the judge will be like, all right, get them the fuck out of here. I'll reduce the sentence, but please leave. But Joaquin Buckley, he'll just start ranting, and the judge will be like, I get it. It would be intimidating and be like, I fucking get it. You can fucking, You got it, dude. And then he'll low-key pull it off for you. Colby Covington. You probably cooked if you got Colby. Listen, you're a fucking freak. You know, this guy's a fucking scumbag. You know, you got a fucking Obama phone. You know, this guy, like, go Trump, you know, MAGA, you know what I mean? He'll just start fucking going off on a fucking, like, conservative tangent, and you'll be like, fucking shut up, you know, like, we get it. And then he'll start gambling in the fucking, in the court, and they're like, are you fucking gambling right now? I'll be like, you guys are fucking losers, you know, you don't even see the fucking vision. And then he'll actually, he'll lose so much money, he can't, like, he can't even, like, be a lawyer anymore. So, if you have Colby, you're probably fucking cooked. Dreykus Duplessis. You get off scot-free, but it's because he'll make the prosecution team and the judge cry. I never said that. Judge, you know what you fucking did. My client, I never said my client didn't do it. I said my client was innocent. I never said my client was innocent. I said he never did it. You never find a video of me saying that. You know, he'll start fucking your wife cheats on you. He'll fucking go off at the fucking judge and be like, what the fuck did you just say? And then you'll fucking get off scot-free because Dreykus made the judge cry. And then you get off scot-free. Israel Adesanya. The gyno bender. Where does Israel go? He's corny too. It could be a thing where it's like Michael where he's corny, so the judge wants it just to get over with, so he just doesn't want to see him any. I think he might. I don't know with Israel. He's a weird one. He's a cornball, but he's like kind of chill. Like in a good setting, Israel's. I'll put him in reduce. Fucking. He's so corny, and he's not like. It's not even like motivational. But he might. I want all of you one time to experience freedom. You know, like, I want my client to feel this experience one time like I just did. You know what I mean? Like, he'll fucking go off on that. Maybe it'll get a reduced sentence. Maybe he motivates him that way. Or he'll be like, I got my client free. Like, I don't even know how to finish that punchline, but, you know, you get the point. Sugar Sean O'Malley. Does he come with Schmitty? That's a huge factor. Because you get off scot-free if there's Schmitty. Right? Because Schmitty makes the whole fucking court case. Right? Like, Schmitty makes the whole thing. I low-key think you go to jail if you have Suge. It's literally just a visual thing, I feel, with Suge. Like, if the judge sees Sean O'Malley, they were like, you're the fucking defendant? You're the fucking defendant? You're the defense attorney? He'll be like, you know, people forget, man. You know, I fucking did that, you know. Schmitty, you did this fucking, yeah, I'm the defense attorney. And then he'll be like, get the fuck out of my face. And then you just go to jail. Literally, it's just because of the physical, it's just the appearance factor. Corey Sandhagen. Corey probably pulls it off just because he's got so much knowledge and he's got beakers and test tubes to work with, you know what I mean? Like, he'll go off on it, you know what I mean? He'll bring up every little, like, minuscule detail that there is about the court case, and he'll just he'll low-key pull it off for you. He'll get you, like, 12 days max in jail. Because he'll have the fucking chemistry lab in the fucking courtroom. He'll fucking pour 2 degrees of a jab off, 3 velocity increase into the other one, and he'll be just like, I need a fucking... And then the judge will be like, Corey, what the fuck are you doing? He'll be like, my guy didn't even do it. Guy didn't do it. And then you'll get off. Merab Dvalishvili, you're cooked if you have Merab. Merab, he'll literally just talk so fucking much. But the thing is, it's like he's dumb. So, like, that's the bad thing. He won't convince anybody of anything. He'll just, listen, guys, listen. Who big guy on screen, brother? Who is this guy? Who am I defending right now, brother? You know, one time I fought Sean O'Malley. I need to fight Sean O'Malley again. That is toughest fight in bantamweight division. Omar Nurmagomedov is beach. You know, you need respect. You need a lot of respect. And then he'll start going off. The judge will be like, Merab, you need to calm down. For the 3rd time, you're defending that guy. Listen, guy, I don't give shit about him. I'm from Georgia. We need to do this, brother. you know, he'll talk about Sean O'Malley for, 30 minutes, and he'll be like, you need to fucking get out. Merab, you're cooked if you have him as your fucking defense attorney. Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev. Where does Islam Makhachev go? He's funny, so maybe reduced. He might fucking try and grapple the judge, though. You never know with these fucking daggies. I think he'll just make too much fun of, like, the judge's wrestling ability or the prosecution team's wrestling ability to actually defend you in this case. Brother. No, that's Kamza. Brother. Who check prosecutor grappling, brother? I taste it right now, brother. And then he goes to jail for assault. You know what I mean? Like, your defense attorney gets an assault charge, and then you just go to jail. Renato Moicano low-key just pulls it off. He's got so much knowledge in this Brazilian cranium of his. You know, fuck Petty Bimrich. You know, read this book on economics, brother. Brother, my guy did not do this, brother. You need to, you need to read this economic book. It really show you the whole thing. You know, my client did not do this. So, fuck Petty Bimrich, fuck the judge, fuck the prosecutor, fuck the jury, you know, fuck my client. My client did not do this shit, brother. You know, and then he'll go on the Show Me the Money pod and be like, brother, I got that motherfucker off. He'll fucking brag about it. Last but not least, Jerome Max Kaliwe Holloway. Kaliwe is his name, right? I think, or is it just Max is his middle name? I think he has a second middle name, I think. Listen, brother, we gonna find out Saturday night. If you third time. We gonna find out Saturday night. You know, you might go, he's got so much CTE now. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Max, I wore your shirt for your birthday. Happy birthday, dude. We gonna find out Saturday night. We gonna find out tonight. He's a bad motherfucker, though, so you might get a reduced sentence. There's a lot of in-betweeners here. Like, Max is like an in-betweener. Kevin Holland is an in-betweener. Like, he's annoying, but he's like Batman. And he gets too egotistical. Tom is kind of the same way, where, like, if he's defending you how he should, but I feel like he'll just talk about how good of a criminal you are. You know what I mean? There's a lot of middle of the road kind of guys here. But, yeah. What do you guys think about the video? Where would you guys put these fellas? I have no idea why Joe Piper's photo is like that, by the way. I just realized that. What the fuck? Why is it so scrunched up? But anyways, if you like the video, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Leave a comment down below about what you want to see in the next video. I'll try and get 2 more videos out for you guys this week alone. I'll try and get a video out for you Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then maybe Thursday or Friday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.